Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good? Y'all already know what's going on. So, I'm finna get on this video right here. Cops discover
My work is easy
horror.
because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep
Hold
track of
on.
all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list.
Bro, I swear I hate these pre-roll ads. But look, we got a special video right now. Cops discover a horrifying secret hidden in a baby's throat. In the baby's throat. Gang? Bro, what could, but you gotta understand, sometimes you gotta actually watch your kid 24 hours a day, because they can literally do something wrong, and then if you're not looking, bro, they can end up choking on whatever they got in their mouth and stuff like that. So it could be in that case, or it could have been in a case where the mom or something probably was doing some unskeptical shit or whatnot and caused the baby to have something in his throat and shit. But you gotta always keep your supervision on these babies, or something gonna happen, man. So this right here is a good video that I actually want to watch, because I know it's something like this happens on a daily basis. So we finna cut to it and we finna see how it comes.
Oh, can y'all please help us? He can't breathe.
I know something was in his mouth. Boom. I'm like, babe, he choking. What's this?
This check was in his throat. I tried, there was nothing I could do.
On June 25th, 2022, in Cleveland, Ohio, a chaotic 911 call summons paramedics to the home of an unresponsive 13-week-old infant. But when a troubling discovery is made, investigators begin to question the circumstances, raising the unsettling possibility that what happened may have been no accident.
It's okay. I bet you I'm gonna win this. Watch this.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before. At 7:37 a.m., emergency dispatchers answer a frantic plea for help.
Can y'all please help us?
Okay, excuse me, sir. What's the address of the emergency?
What? Cleveland.
Okay, sorry.
Can y'all please hurry?
Sir. Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
And then it's like the police is just sitting there walking, bro. Like, are y'all serious? Like, are you serious? Like, if it was your baby, would you be sitting there walking like that? Just walking, taking their time, precious time, bro. Just trying to be cool.
Okay, hello? Can someone tell me what happened? Hello?
Don't crazy. I'm sure it's cold.
Hello?
He can't breathe. He can't breathe. What the you mean? What happened?
I'm gonna ask
He's not.
Okay, can I speak to one person?
A woman takes control of the call, finally getting vital information to the dispatcher.
Person.
Father banged on our door and he said his son stopped breathing.
Okay, can you just stay on the phone so I can talk to one person so I can get this help started?
Yes.
Are you with the patient now?
Yes, we just woke
And
up.
how old is sir, ma'am?
3 months.
The dispatcher assures her that help is on the way, but with precious seconds slipping by, getting aid to the baby before paramedics arrive is critical.
Okay, listen, ma'am. I'm going to tell you how to get mouth to mouth.
Okay, go. I'm ready. Come on. Come on.
Okay, now completely cover the baby's mouth.
Yes, I got you. Go.
His mouth and nose with your mouth. Then I want you to blow 2 puffs of air into his lungs, about 1 second each, just enough to make the chest rise with each breath, okay?
Yeah.
Now, did you feel the air going in and out?
Yes.
At 7:46 a.m., paramedics finally reach the scene, 9 minutes after the call began. The 13-week-old baby is rushed to the Metro Health Hospital, but it's too late. The tragedy becomes far more disturbing when an alarming discovery is made during life-saving efforts, leading to an urgent call to police.
Hi, Janice, Social Work Metro Health Medical Center. I'm calling to notify requesting police homicide, probably, for a baby death. EMS may have already called, but just in case, I need to make sure that it was called in.
A quick check of her records finds no earlier notification to police.
Why didn't they call us? It's a 13-week-old. I'll be honest with you, I don't know the baby. I wonder why. Did EMS pick the baby up? Yeah. Now, will you guys notify homicide?
You know what? Are we calling this a violent death?
No. Well, we don't know. Undetermined.
Okay.
The heartbreaking screams of the infant's parents, 18-year-old Travion Hughes Sr. and 18-year-old Asiana McEwen, can be heard in the background of the call.
Oh. And they don't know how it happened.
Undetermined. I mean, we have speculation, but I'm going to say undetermined.
Okay, we'll get a car out there.
Okay.
All right.
Probably sooner than later. They're going.
They're who?
They're going over here.
They're going what?
They're going crazy over here.
Well, who's there?
Is it mom, dad?
Man, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, as we speak, I'm like, man, I'm so glad that when I was young, I was a baby, bro. Like, I ain't never shoved something down my throat to where it was just like, I can't take it back out. Like, I'm so happy that I've been watched and supervised the whole way through, bro, because that's crazy. Just imagine you have something stuck in your throat and you can't even get it out. It's tough.
Cleveland police respond urgently and make their way to the nurses' station, where hospital staff reveal the cause of their alarm and the reason homicide detectives have been requested.
What's this?
This was in his throat.
Okay. You guys suspect foul play or anything like that?
I don't think a 3-month-old's gonna willingly shove that in their mouth.
What is that?
Like a baby wipe.
A baby wipe?
Yeah, 3-month-olds are like walking early in the, Yeah.
Is that evidence? What? Baby wipe.
She got a baby white. The baby got a baby white stuck in the throat. Baby wipes. That's crazy.
I think that it's suspicious that I guess they could investigate on baby wipe or something.
Yeah,
So they have it over there. I think that it's just listening to your parents.
I ain't gonna lie, my boy right here, he disturbing me. I don't know, bro. Something about his face, bro. He ain't got no chin, bro. Like, he giving me Shrek vibes, my boy. Get my mans out of here, bro.
Devastated. My parents are actually going crazy here. Yeah. That's repeating.
How the blood-stained baby wipe became lodged in the infant's throat is now a question homicide detectives must work to answer. They meet with the infant's parents, as well as his brother Travier and his brother's girlfriend Cassandra, the woman who performed CPR during the 911 call.
I want to hear about this. I want to see how this turned down.
I'm Detective Loomis.
I want to see how this come down.
So sorry for your loss, folks, honestly. Who was at home at the time? All of you guys? Okay.
I was at work.
You were at work? Okay.
Investigators meet with Travion and Asiana separately in an effort to understand more about what happened with their son this morning.
So, when you left for work this morning, was the baby sleeping?
No, he was up.
He was up?
I woke up and then I checked on that. It's like I do it every morning. I wake up and check on him because he sleeps right next to me in his bassinet. So I look on him.
Now, mind y'all, when it comes to me, when I be hearing people, I watch out for their facial expressions, their demeanor, and the way they present themselves when they talk. I listen to all of that. You know, all of that is language. You feel me? Body language, verbal language, any of that. I pay attention to that.
Bassinet next to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he was up just staring. So I picked him up and I was just holding him, kissing him, and then I had put him down and started getting ready for work.
After leaving for work, Travion was left to care for the baby. Not long after she left, the infant began to cry.
When he was crying, I made him a bottle, and he'll choke himself like he greedy. He'll be
Good
choking. You feel me?
Good eater?
So I'll be pulling it out of his mouth, get him pick him up, burp him, send him back down, let him drink again. I keep burping him because he'll keep doing it. He's premature, so I always did it constantly for him. And I set the little white board under his neck Because when it's dripping down, you know how milk smells.
What time did he call and say the baby was choking?
I was already on the like before the baby was choking and everything. I was already on the phone with him. It was like around 7. I don't know the precise time because I'm a DSP. I take care of older people with disabilities. So I was taking care of him, but I had my AirPod in, so I was listening to him. We was talking and everything. He was like, "Okay, I'm finna step out the room real quick." He went to go step out the room, then they got quiet. I didn't hear nothing. Then he came back in the room and was like, "The baby choking, the baby choking."
I know something was in his mouth. Boom. After I'm trying to go down deep into it, I'm like, babe, he choking. So I'm trying to get this out his mouth. I'm constantly doing it, but it's not working. So I'm overly panicking.
He then explains that when his efforts to remove the obstruction weren't working, he ran to get help from Travier and Cassandra.
My big brother grabbed him, rushed to the kitchen, set him down on the countertop in the kitchen. Doing this, you feel me? We see nothing. What we doing is working, so we called the ambulance.
Who calls 911?
His girl, my sister. I call her my sister. Yeah, she calling the ambulance, telling them to rush here. Like, please hurry up. Please, can y'all hurry? Rush, please. Can you feel me? Then y'all was taking like over 20, 30 minutes, so we just waited. It's still sitting here, and he's constantly, you feel me? Like getting this little move, and I see it's not in his throat no more. It felt like it was lodged right here. When I was trying to go in here to his neck to get it out, he closing his mouth. He don't want me in his, like, you feel me? Like, he don't want me in his mouth. He closing it. You feel me? And that's what's made me hard for me to go in there because my hands are so thick.
Well, you can feel it in there. You just couldn't get a grab on it.
Just get on it. You feel me? Because it was too slippery.
Did he say anything else to you?
No, when I got to the house, I'm like, "What happened? How did he choke?" And then he was like, was wiping him down, the milk and stuff off him. He set the wipe next to him and walked out the room. And when he came back, the wipe was inside the baby's throat. He said he was trying to pull it out, but he couldn't. His hands was too big.
Back at the house, officers monitor the property, which has now been secured as a crime scene. Investigators arrive on site and begin discussing the details of the case.
Once we got there, the nurses and the doctors showed, did you see the projectile? The little baby light that was in its throat. Yeah.
How does a 3-month-old do that?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
It was a pretty big one.
When they learn Cassandra's 2 children also live in the home, some officers begin to speculate, unconvinced that what happened was merely an accident.
Something happens there. I sit there and just grab that thing itself and shut it down his throat. Maybe the kid was crying and like the kid just, the mom was being, wasn't going and soothing the child, so the kid just like, I can't sleep, so I'm just gonna shut it up, you know? One of the other kids goes in there and shuts it down in there.
However, Cassandra tells investigators her 2 children weren't home, and the only child in the house was the 3-month-old, who had been sleeping in a bassinet next to his mother until she left for work. Investigators pose a critical question to the parents.
Has your baby picked stuff up before and tried to eat it?
Yeah. He's an advanced baby. He knows how to hold his own bottle. Like, when you try to pull the bottle away from him, he, like, reaches to grab it back. He'll pick it back up and put it back in his mouth.
Okay. Does he ever put anything else in his mouth, though, besides the bottle?
Anything he grabs.
You're saying that he's picked up stuff in his mouth before. Do you remember anything specific he's ever put in his mouth besides the bottle? Think he's ever picked something up?
Candy, cookies, anything. Like
he'll
it don't matter what it is, he'll
put
put it in his mouth, yeah. It don't matter, like, I don't mind explaining, like, the sock, he'll do anything.
Okay.
Literally, anything he see, you think it's cool. He'll even suck on your...
Within reach, he'll grab it and try to put it in his mouth.
suck
So
on
he
your...
can do this pretty well. He can reach around and he can grab stuff.
Yeah. And he'll even suck on you, like, no hump, like, that sound look gay, but no hump, he'll even suck on your nose type.
Yeah, but
You think it's food.
Yeah.
Paramedics quickly arrived after the 911 call was placed, but once on scene, they said they were not notified that the 13-week-old boy had an obstruction in his throat by anyone at the scene, including Travion, his brother Travier, or Cassandra.
Did you tell them that thing went down his throat?
Yeah, they knew about all that. They knew everything. No, yeah, we told them that too, but I'm talking about my brother and sister. They knew too, and they was trying to help.
Did they tell them that on the phone?
I don't know. Like, sir, the man when this was going on, I was
I mean, we'll get a
too
tape.
busy raging, crying, jumping there where I
Panicking.
Travion insists the infant was still breathing when paramedics arrived.
They told me they was able to get out, like he was still moving. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you can move. You still have some air in your body, like oxygen in your blood a little bit. So it could have been like a
They get my baby.
Oh no, they'll contact you when the funeral home can come pick him up.
The medical examiner's office would later determine the infant's cause of death to be asphyxia by choking. Doubt still lingers over how it got in the infant's mouth, as well as why paramedics weren't informed of the obstruction. This brings both Cassandra and Travion back for an interrogation, where investigators seek to find the truth.
When he came to the door, what did he say?
He said that the baby's choking. Help.
Okay. Did he say what he was choking on?
A wife.
Did he actually tell you that at that point in time?
Yes, he said that he was choking on a wife. But we didn't see anything. We didn't see the wife. I'm looking, like, my biggest thing was call 911. I know we needed to start compression.
Sure.
His mouth was so small, so that as I'm on the phone 911, I took the step back, like you said. I'm doing the CPR, the compressions and everything. And it seemed like he, I thought was getting air and keep going because he didn't. And then there was nothing.
The question came up during the 911 call as the dispatcher attempted to guide her through performing CPR.
Okay, kneel next to the baby and look in his mouth for food or vomit. Is there anything in his mouth? No.
At the house when we talked, you didn't mention the word baby wipe to me at all.
Yes, I did.
Well, yeah, you didn't. We were recorded.
Okay.
On the 911 call, nobody mentioned baby wipe. When the EMTs got there, nobody mentioned baby wipe.
However, at the very start of the 911 call, a male's voice can be heard shouting that something was in the infant's mouth.
EMS, what's the address of the emergency?
How the f*** you done a room? How did he get it in his mouth? Come on!
Still, paramedics said they were never informed when they arrived.
He told me and us 1,000 times that he was choking on a baby.
He told you that? How come no one told 911 that?
So it was never said on the 911, like, I want to hear it because I know that they were screaming that he was choking on a baby.
Nobody mentioned it to the EMTs. Don't you think when a paramedic gets there that someone should say he has a baby wipe in his mouth?
Do you understand if you would have been there and all the screaming going on? I literally was trying to get to the baby. So if you heard, I'm like, compressions, counting.
Right.
I tried to save that baby. There was nothing I could do.
There's nothing you could have done. There's nothing. There's nothing anyone could have done.
Bro, just imagine you that baby, you can't even fucking breathe, bro. You so helpless. Man, bro, that shit that's crazy, bro. Crazy work. Man, don't start this right now, bro. Trying to fuck up the bag, bro. Man,
When investigators bring up something she said back at the crime scene, it leads to frustration from Cassandra.
What was the blood that you talked about seeing? Where was the blood at?
I didn't see any blood. I never said that. No, I did not.
During their initial walkthrough of the crime scene, Cassandra mentioned what she was told by Travion.
He said that he changed his diaper, was washing, like wiped him up and everything, and that he had just like a little scratch or something on his neck from cutting himself, and then one like on the side of his mouth. And he said he went to like wipe up just the blood and everything, and he said he walked away just for a couple of seconds, and this is the outcome of that. I never said I saw.
You said you saw him wiping blood off.
No, I didn't say I saw. I said he. Stop. Don't do that, because in a second, please come on. No.
You might have meant
Okay.
That's what you said.
Okay. Don't do that. He told me because I just feel like you're attacking me. Because I'm telling you that this is literally the most a long time, and I feel like you keep trying to tell me what I'm saying, and I'm telling you what I'm saying.
Getting nowhere with Cassandra, investigators wrap up the interview, hoping Travion might provide the clarity she didn't. He's left alone for a few moments, where he entertains himself while waiting for investigators.
It's that you do.
This is how we do it. I'm sure the camera's still in there. Yes.
Bro, a whole infant died, and you out here, you singing, "This is how we do it." So this is how we do it. Look at this nigga.
Detectives sit down with Trevion once again, but his interview begins with less cooperation than the first and quickly hits a wall.
I know it sucks, but we got to kind of figure out what happened.
Brother, look, I've seen this type of face before, bro. And brother just look guilty for some reason, bro. Like the nostril flared up, like this. You feel me? That's like a stance of like you want them to think that you're innocent. You know, hat on, glasses on, probably wear contacts, and he put his glasses on just for this moment. Man, I don't know. There's something about this nigga. He look fishy, bro, to me.
Because we got a bunch of questions, okay? So, but before we ask the questions, we're going to give you your Miranda warnings, okay?
I know, but I'm not speaking without my lawyer.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Then we're going to place you under...
That boy threw that lawyer in. Hey, that's smart, though. You know, I can't say nothing about that. He threw that lawyer in there, bro.
Arrest for murder of the baby.
What?
Based on the evidence that we have.
This ain't no evidence.
Bro, that's raw and explicit reaction right there. Being told that you are being under arrest for a murder of a baby. That's raw reaction. So I want to see how this play out.
Okay. Stand up and put your hands up.
Bro, I can't fucking play nothing.
Literally the most a long time, and I feel like you keep trying to tell me what I'm saying, and I'm telling you what I'm saying.
Getting nowhere. Haters.
This is how we do it.
Watch this.
This is how we do it.
Imagine you go from here. This is how we do it.
Detectives sit down with
your next
Trevion
reaction
once
is
again,
this.
but his interview begins with less cooperation than the first and quickly hits a wall.
I know it sucks, but we got to kind of figure out what happened. Because we got a bunch of questions, okay? So, but before we ask the questions, we're going to give you your Miranda warnings, okay?
I know, but I'm not speaking without my lawyer.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Then we're going to place you under arrest for murder of the baby.
What?
Based on the evidence that we have.
This ain't no evidence. This ain't like that.
Okay. Stand up and put your hands up.
Why am I getting arrested for?
And one thing I could say too, based off experience like this, if you're sitting in an experience like this, bro, or in a situation like this, they're gonna do like a passive aggression type of ambush. Like you seen how he just got up out that door and just like get up, like he was straight up, like, cause you never know how they're gonna take it off, bro. They might just go and just, you know, take a run for it or something, you know, cause you gotta understand this is an explicit raw reaction. He did not expect himself to get arrested for this shit.
I'm not. Ain't no
Stuffing the rag gun, your baby.
Why ain't stuffing no rag behind, bro? What, bro? What? I'm not
We're giving you an opportunity to explain how that rag got done to baby stroke.
Bro, what?
But you don't want to do that, so
Just didn't have a shoot.
we've talked to doctors, we've talked to the medical examiner, we've talked to
We're doing everything, yes.
Yeah,
We're doing
right?
all that, yes.
Okay.
I understand
We've
everything
done
you're
all
saying, yes.
And every single one of those people tell us that there's no way that a 13-week-old baby picked up a
This
rag
is my son.
ball.
I ain't gonna lie. I want him to go to jail just because of the fact that he literally walked into the interrogation room singing "This is how we do it." Nigga, this is how we do it, bro. Well, not me. I want him to go to jail just because of that. Because of that poor baby literally lost their life. Didn't even get the chance to experience life. Man, a beautiful baby just was born into this world just to take a couple breaths, just to be dead. And then your daddy talking about some, this is how we, man, take this nigga to jail, bro. Like, that's sad, bro.
It up and put it
Hey,
in his
what?
mouth.
I know he ain't about. Oh,
I'm not
my
asking
God.
any questions. All right?
Just as the detective makes his exit, his passing comment strikes a nerve.
Good luck. All right, good luck.
So, officer, come here. Come sit. Come. Now, what you saying? Good luck for?
I said good luck with your defense, with your case.
Okay. Okay.
All right? And I mean that. I hope that you can pull it off.
Pull what off, officer? Like this the last something.
Getting out of these charges.
But you saying pull it off like it's the last something, officer.
You said very, very clearly that you tried to pull that rag out of that baby's mouth.
They don't got no. When I went in the room, my baby mom was on the phone the whole
I
time.
don't want to talk to you.
Once the detective leaves, Trevion waits on his own with nothing but his thoughts.
Boy, what the? Do I look like some sick individual to any of y'all? It's okay. I bet you I'm gonna win this. Watch this. Getting justice for my son. Arresting an innocent boy. Murder. What? Sick white people.
You was not feeling like this before they said you was arrested, my boy. Your own baby, your infant, your child it is no longer on earth, and you talking about this is how we do it, and now your reaction is this because you are getting arrested. That goes to say something, my boy. Like, you really only cared about yourself, bro. You didn't even care about that infant, bro. You didn't care about your child, for real, bro. That's sad, bro. That's how I see things, bro.
Well, I swear to God, I hate racist people. Boy, they so racist. Now, if I was white people would be so cruel. Boy, what the?
Officers return and arrest 18-year-old Trevion Hughes Sr., who was later charged with murder, involuntary manslaughter, and 2 counts of endangering children. He entered a plea of not guilty on July 28, 2022, choosing to present his defense at trial. According to news reports, while awaiting trial, Trevion and Asiana welcomed another child, whose young voice can be heard in a call between the 2 parents from jail.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Dad.
Hey, Miracle.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy, baby.
Daddy. Stop abusing me.
My baby, my baby. Babe, let her hit you. What the hell? Don't have her cry.
Let her hit me. Let her hit you.
I
Don't
am.
like no baby.
She can hit me all the she want to hit.
Look, you still away from Granny?
My baby can slap me if she wants to.
Bye.
During Trevion's trial, which began on May 22, 2024, Asiana testified that she was on FaceTime with Trevion at the time of the incident and that she saw him pick up the baby and run out of the room after screaming that he was choking. Tests of the baby wipe revealed the infant's DNA was present, but there was no trace of Trevion's. However, while both parents told investigators the infant would regularly grab things and put them in his mouth, a forensic pathologist with the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office testified that a 13-week-old doesn't have the dexterity and ability to force a wipe to the back of their throat, arguing it had to have been placed there intentionally. Ultimately, the jury found Trevion guilty. The baby's mother defended Trevion during a court hearing, telling the judge he was making a mistake. Trevion was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 15 years. An appeal was later filed, arguing that there wasn't enough evidence to prove Trevion forced a baby wipe down his son's throat. The appeals court rejected the claims and upheld his conviction. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light,
Bro, this one was a very unfortunate situation like this. This right here should be a lesson learned to my younger folks out here trying to have babies and stuff like this. It could take 1 second. 1 second of you not watching that child, your whole life is over. Like this young man, bro. He probably didn't actually intentionally mean to. Who never knows? We never know. He might have not. But then again, there's something that's not adding up to this situation, bro. So I feel like he does deserve it. But then again, you know, I just want all my people that sees this video to understand, bro. Watch out. You never know. Be second choice about what you're gonna do with this baby before you put this baby on earth. You know, because anything could happen. You could drop the baby on his head, could get a seizure, you know, all of that. So please keep in mind for these beautiful babies that's being put on this earth. So make sure you do the right thing. Always look after this child. Don't ever leave a child under your supervision or out of your supervision to where you're not watching the child at all. This is very unfortunate. And with that being said, please like and comment this video. Subscribe, please. That would mean a world to me if you subscribe. I'm only at 14, 15 subscribers. I want to keep going with this shit. So hey, if y'all can, keep liking this up for me and keep subscribing. Peace out. See y'all later.